Adventures podcast.
Tonight is a rambling
Yes,
episode.
it is, Chris Adams.
So,
what number are we?
this would be, I think 65.
64? Oh,
we
65.
just did 64. That was
Clips.
the COVID clip show.
Yeah.
If you haven't seen it, go watch it on YouTube or listen to it on pretty much any audio podcasting platform that you've heard of.
Yeah.
We're there.
And it came out. That was when we had COVID. We were like, what are we going to do? We had to cancel
Yeah, that's why
guests.
it came out.
Cancel guests. Didn't have energy for ramblings. Or toasted.
Yeah, you
marsh.
more than me a little bit. Yeah,
yeah, it
you had
trashed
more
me.
of fatigue from COVID than I had.
I was done.
So-
Like 2 or 3 days. I can't hear myself. How do I turn myself up? Right
well,
here?
yeah, right
Yeah.
there.
Hello,
That's-
hello, hello, hello.
Can you hear yourself?
Yes.
Oh, there you
I
go.
am. 2 or 3 days of, and I sound really brassy. Is that a thing?
I don't know. We'll figure
okay.
that out in post production.
All right.
It might be the headphones. They're
Okay.
a lot
Yeah.
better sound than probably what we were using out here.
Better?
I mean, than what you were using, because you were using like $5 headphones.
I know, and they sounded better than this. I wonder if my ears are plugged. I don't know. It sounds
maybe.
really weird.
I would
Anyway.
say, okay, never mind.
What was I saying?
You were talking about COVID, fatigue.
Oh yeah, I had like 5 days of that shit where I was like, I am just taking a shower today, and that is a massive accomplishment.
Yeah, and that's not all you did.
Yeah, and I felt
Oof.
like terrible because I mean, I would love free days to like do shit around
Yeah.
here, but I couldn't do anything. It just was out,
exactly.
and I can still like I can't really hear the cold on you. I can
I
still
think
hear
I'm pretty
it.
much over it by now.
Yeah.
So, which is
But-
good. Yeah.
Other than that, it was just really a cold.
Yeah, I had
Not
lots of
super bad.
smell. Did we talk about this on anything already?
Maybe we did a Toasty Marsh. Is
No,
that what it's
Toasted
called?
Wrap.
Toasted
Marsh
Wrap.
is the website.
See, I'm
For
getting all that.
merchandise,
Everything's
toastedmarsh.com.
toasted something.
Well, yeah, because that's.
I know it's
that's our
confusing.
thing,
I'm
yeah.
just saying. So, yeah, we had COVID when we did that.
Yeah.
Toasted, but yeah.
Yeah, so we just did a clip show. It's just our ramblings episodes.
Yeah,
It's
funny
some of our
parts.
favorite moments
We
from
sang
them.
a couple times.
Yeah. So probably at some point we should do a clip show of our interviews.
Yeah, we should.
Yeah, I think that would be cool too.
That'd be fun.
Yeah.
Shall we talk about how we're on different cameras?
Oh yeah. So
Oh, look, I'm in yours.
Oh sheesh, I'm in yours.
Ah.
Yeah. So I finally got the whole
That's kind of
multi-camera
amazing.
thing figured out.
I'm here. I'm there.
You're
I'm
here. Yeah, you can talk to this
everywhere.
camera. And come over here and talk to your camera.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we're all over the place. Yeah.
And
So probably put up a little picture of this setup, in here. We'll have to use your phone to take a picture. Actually, let's do that right now during the podcast.
do it.
Do it. All right, here we go. Oh, I can't get back far enough. Shit. Okay, I think I got it all. There we go. We'll put that up. I think it looks like a dish.
Nice.
Yeah.
Cool.
So we have 3 cameras. I think with our setup we can do up to 4. It's going to be a really cool feature when we can switch cameras on who's talking, who's not talking,
Yeah.
and you can get an overview.
And we do
of the
that
whole
through an
room.
app.
Yeah, I am using an iOS app, which is an Apple app.
Cheers.
Apple app.
Cheers to Apple apps.
Mm-hmm. If this app ever stops working, this whole multi-camera thing goes down.
Goes into the shitter.
So please keep the app going. Roland is the company that
Thank you,
makes the app.
Roland.
Roland, yes. So yeah, this is allowing us to have multiple camera views on different Apple devices. So we have an iPad and 2 iPhones that are filming all of this, and all of the editing will be done on the iPad. So that's kind of a cool thing.
Coolio.
Yeah.
Look, dude, you're in mine. I'm not like
I know.
naturally in yours.
I tried to.
Oh, there's mine. I see my shoulder.
There you
Okay.
go. Yeah.
All right.
Don't be all.
But like you're in frame, I'm out of frame.
Get all.
Am I out of frame?
Camera.
I feel like I'm not getting my due time.
You're not getting like your whole screen. Yeah, just with the setup. I mean, to do it differently, I would need 2 other freestanding tripods. So.
I feel like you got to.
Just picked my nose.
Yeah, I did. All right, I got stuff.
Yeah, what do you got?
I got first thing
First
was
things first.
today. So we were out with COVID for 2 weeks. We really did just lie here. We did not do much. We did ordering.
Well, you more than me.
Seriously, yeah, it was bad. I watched a whole season of 90 Day Fiance
you did.
and wasn't annoyed at all. Was like,
Yeah.
okay, what's next? Cool. What's he doing? What's she doing? All right. Yeah, that's how I knew how I felt because I was like, I hope there's more because I do not.
Well, I'm glad you watched that one because I had watched a lot of it already.
Yeah, and I was anti.
And, yeah.
It took me getting sick with COVID to watch the last 90 Day Fiance. And then there was a new 90 Day before the. What was that?
Yeah, before the 90 days.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, that was.
We binged that in like a day. Dude.
Yeah,
it was bad.
Was Big Ed your favorite on there? Or did
Yeah,
you
I
have a
like
different
Big Ed.
favorite? Okay,
Like
so Big
initially,
Ed.
I thought he was like probably a womanizer and a jerk, but I ended up kind of like relating to him in some weird way.
It seemed
He's
like
not
a nice guy.
Yeah, he's a nice guy. He just has like a weird or different look.
Yeah.
Proportionally, he's built a little structurally different.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Super nice guy, maybe not blessed in the handing out of looks and body type.
Yeah, necks and height.
Yeah.
I mean, he got screwed.
Yeah. So
but still a cool
guy.
guy.
Yeah. Probably.
Super
my
nice.
favorite on that season.
Like he really tried.
He did.
He just got kicked to the curb, and we're like, oh, Ed.
Yeah. That wasn't.
It's crazy how you start like rooting for these people.
Yeah,
you don't know them, and you're just like, you've got this. Keep going.
Yeah.
She loves you. Well, maybe that's COVID. I don't know.
Like you're just hopeful for something because of COVID.
And we were like ordering food that should be delicious. In fact, I had my birthday dinner. Thank you, Chris Adams.
Oh, you're welcome.
It was Mexican. I completely lost
Couldn't
my taste.
taste it. We should talk about what we did for your birthday.
That was nice. Yeah, I asked for a
good.
different birthday.
Yeah.
I didn't want the standard. I wanted to tap into Chris's, like, mushy
So on
side.
a scale of 1 to 10.
Oh, you can't do that. I don't know what
you think it's
10.
low? I think
No.
that indicates it's low.
I don't think that's fair because I don't have that was my first one ever.
First one ever.
Yeah.
But I mean, like how.
I don't know. Let's
how
stop
you
that.
liked it. Okay, never mind.
Goddamn.
Wendy doesn't want
I feel like that's bad.
I work in a place where we rate shit all day on a scale of 1 to 10.
But this is
Well,
my
with
life.
patience,
I'm
it
not
is.
rating my life.
I mean,
Okay, so for my birthday, I asked for like more of like a romantical.
Romantical.
Yeah, kind of a like to think about like who we were in our relationship and things we liked and then I said I really like these bracelets and I would like you to pick out like one for me.
Yeah.
So I was like, I don't like asking for what I want, but that's what I wanted.
Yeah. And so, I like to get some ideas, I try to pick up things, in the months prior to, that's why I'm such a fucking amazing gift giver.
He really is. He's a good gift giver.
So, I try to pick up little hints in the prior months there. And a lot of times, like for birthday, like last couple of years, I've bought us basically a trip.
Oh, yeah.
And, usually a ski trip. And
we had one. We were supposed to be
oh
gone.
my God.
Like over Thanksgiving.
Grand Grand Targhee. We had to cancel.
And because we fucking got COVID,
Yeah.
dude.
Fucking piece of shit COVID. And
Thank you,
this
thank
is
you,
the
thank you
second time COVID has screwed us for
on a
ski
trip.
season.
Yeah. But thank you to Airbnb person that refunded all of our
Yes,
money. That's
thank you.
amazing. We love it. Thank you.
Yeah, it's awesome.
But still, totally sucked because Grand Targhee has amazing snow and they're open right now, and we were fucking contagious.
Yeah, so we couldn't go to
Yeah.
Grand Targhee. We had
No.
to cancel our Airbnb, cancel our whole trip.
Yeah.
Luckily, we got a full refund minus some Airbnb fees.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I think I got all but about $100 back.
Not bad.
So
Because
yeah,
it was
considering.
$1,500, wasn't
No,
it?
no, it was a little under 1,000.
Oh, okay.
So,
But still,
it's a lot
yeah.
of money, you know.
Yeah.
So, so yeah, I got most of that back except for about $100, which is good.
Mhm.
Take $100 loss
Mhm.
over almost $1,000 loss.
But over the last 2 years between your surgeries and now fucking COVID, we have lost so much money. I'm like, because we're the people like, there's a concert, yeah, let's buy it. There's a comedy show, buy it.
Yeah, let's get
Let's
tickets
go,
before
go,
it's sold
go.
out, or let's just commit.
And then we got screwed.
Let's
so
talk
many
about
times.
real quick about all the shit we've missed.
All right,
Okay, so starting off,
Theo Vaughn.
Theo Vaughn. Okay, we're going even back to 2019. Yeah.
Yeah, we are because
So Theo Vaughn,
yeah.
we had tickets June, I think 16th.
Theo motherfucking Vaughn. We gave
2019.
those tickets away on Facebook, and the people that went, who are still our Facebook friends,
Yeah.
had the nerve to have friends that were like, that wasn't really amazing. Or
Yeah, it
something.
wasn't
and I
my
was like,
thing, you know.
Is it free tickets?
And we're big Theo Vaughn fans too.
Yeah,
and
so
I think if you're not, maybe that takes away from it a little bit. Just drop something.
I might have. Keep going.
So if you're not a Theo Vaughn
Yeah.
fan, maybe you wouldn't
But
like
still,
his humor.
free
I mean,
tickets.
yeah, it's free tickets to a comedy show.
You don't
and
post
if you're
that on
going to
Facebook
comedy,
when you know we're friends. Still.
yeah.
Yeah.
And if you're going to a real comedian show, you should not be someone who gets offended easily.
No. And
No.
Theo Vaughn's not offensive. He's a little bit wacky and wild, but he's not. He is trying to be friends with everybody.
Yeah.
So I feel like this was just
But he
like,
may say some things that not everyone agrees with.
maybe, yeah. Yeah.
Anywho, so that happened. So Theo Vaughn we missed.
Mm-hmm.
Then we
Impractical
missed
Jokers.
Impractical Jokers. We had tickets to see them live
In
in
Seattle.
Tacoma.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had to.
So it was a whole Seattle trip.
Because is that when I had just gotten out of the hospital?
I don't know, something douchey
Something.
that
It
you
was
did.
It was
Or
some
you were like,
bullshit.
oh, my intestines are exploding again. We have to cancel another trip.
Okay, I'm gonna talk to this camera right here. Wendy's being a douche right now. I almost fucking died. And she's an asshole. All right, back to the podcast.
Yeah, it was hard. It was really hard. It was like, dude, come on. You tried not to like take it personally.
Yeah, it was. I mean, my
No, I
colon
know
wasn't
it's totally not
specifically
personal,
against
but it
you.
felt like you felt the same thing.
It
kind
sucked.
of.
I
It
mean,
was a
it
weird.
blew. It sucked.
Yeah, and it was a weird feeling. Like, okay, is the world against us or what?
Yeah.
Because the second the doctor said you could like ski, fucking COVID hit.
Yeah, and
And I
everything
was like,
shut down.
we try to be really positive. I think positively.
Yeah.
I try and push positiveness. What the fuck?
Yeah. it's
Like,
some
what are we
bullshit.
doing wrong? So,
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know.
But here we are. Fucking COVID again. Killed our Thanksgiving dreams.
Yeah.
We were going to be in Grand Targhee. We had this awesome house that was going to be with me, Chris, my stepdad John, my mom,
Yeah.
and our friend, Miss
Donna.
Donna. The famous, the infamous
Yeah.
Miss Donna.
We got to get a new review from her.
You should,
her soon.
yeah. She's like been slammed lately because she moved. She's trying to sell her townhouse. I mean, there's a lot of shit going down
Yeah.
for Miss Donna right now. But she is totally down for her restaurant reviews. And if you haven't seen those, they are on.
Is it on Oregon or Bust?
Yes, Oregon or Bust. You gotta
I
go
remember what
and
number
look
it
at
is.
Miss Donna's restaurant reviews.
Yeah,
'Cause they're fucking
hilarious.
awesome. Yeah. And when her life calms down, I'm sure she'll be down for a restaurant review.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
We
so-
can even Zoom her or
Yeah.
whatever, you know. So
That'd be fun.
that's
But
good shit.
Can we get to what is on my mind?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay.
Like,
So-
you can do whatever you like.
Nice. So, oh, wow, these are bright.
Yeah.
These are my new dollar store 1.25.
Yeah, you got some kind of cool ones from there.
Yeah.
Pretty cool. Kinda.
It's hard to dig that shit out. They don't have a lot of 1.25s.
Yeah, at the
And
dollar store
and
or
I had
anywhere.
a dollar store because
Okay.
$1. I mean, you can get all the cool shit you want. But wow, these are bright.
Yeah, because if you go to a lot of stores, they're $10 or $20.
Yeah,
And if
these
the
you
same
can
thing.
like leave in bed and then lay on them and break them and throw them away.
Yeah, you don't really care
Which
because
is-
they were
but
$1.
It just happened to my favorite purple ones, and I did.
Oh
care.
yeah,
that
you
was a
weren't
bummer.
happy about
Let's see.
that.
I'm gonna find. No.
No, you want.
No.
Oh, you did that.
That's what she said. I gotta learn the buttons.
Yeah, we need a diagram.
So, anyways, today.
Oh shit!
I listened-
Over
so
here.
because-
I took my drink.
Oh, nice. So because we were out with COVID for so long, I had like a backlog of my favorite podcasts, and one of them is Whiskey Ginger with Andrew Santino, and he had on Neil Brennan, and they talked
Coming on my camera.
ayahuasca.
Oh.
yes.
Wow.
Yeah. So Neil Brennan apparently is like has had depression for forever and has been on like SSRIs.
Yeah.
And so his goal was like maybe to get rid of depression. So part of the plan when you go to this ayahuasca thing is to you have to get off SSRIs at least for a day or two because I think something about what it is you drink messes with your system. So he did that. And one of the other things is you're not supposed to eat like maybe pork and red meat
Mm-hmm.
prior to a day or two, which for me would be no big deal.
Yeah. I may could do that for
Yeah.
a couple days. I
That'd
mean, I
be
could do
fun.
it for a week.
Yeah.
And probably a month. But
Nice.
after
Is
that,
this
fuck
a?
no.
Are you, is this a contest?
I'm saying it's not a huge sacrifice.
No,
to
I could
give
totally
up
do
the
it.
red meat. There's other meats.
Yeah. What about red meat? What's pork considered? Pink meat?
I don't know what
Is it
color.
white?
What is it? A white
It's
meat?
the other white meat.
The other white meat. Yeah, it's like a. I don't even give it a color. Not worthy.
I really rarely eat pork.
Really rarely.
So, anyways, yeah, Neil Brennan, like super depressed. Apparently, like Chris Rock is getting a hold of him daily and being like, "Don't kill yourself, dude." You know they're comics, so that's how they do shit. But he goes. I don't remember where the first time was, but he said you can like search Reddit, you can search TripAdvisor for like ayahuasca places. And because I think Chris Rock was like promoting it, like, dude, if you can get rid of depression, you'll be totally cool. So they
so Chris
go.
Rock has done it.
They did it together.
Oh, Neil
Can
Brennan
you
and
fucking
Chris
imagine?
Like two very different people, I think.
No, and like super good friends. Like
They are,
contact
wow.
each other daily kind of
Wow.
friends, which is awesome if
Yeah.
you think about it. They are so different.
Yeah, because Neil Brennan seems kind of more like a nerdy white guy.
And he is, but he's
Yeah.
awesome and cool too.
Yeah, and he's funny.
Yeah.
And Chris Rock seems like Chris Rock. We all know who that is.
Yeah. Yeah, but like such good friends that they got this initially this private in quotes because it was like them and two other friends, Bianca, which I think Neil Brennan does a podcast with, and then this other guy whose name was like something similar to Bianca, like Blanca. It was something, it's really close to Bianca. It's not Blanca.
Yeah.
But anyway, so they planned this or got together with this private ayahuasca thing in Malibu, but it was like other people too, but they were in their own group, and it was fucking crazy. So you get a glass of the, I guess it's called ayahuasca, at hour 1, which was 6:30 p.m. And then
I'm gonna have you keep talking. I'm gonna go grab a fireball. Oh, it's right here. Never mind.
So, oh my God,
Sorry.
my story.
I'm sorry.
So
Ayahuasca.
then you like deal with that. It sounds like you're in a tent. I don't know if you're lying down, but he did say you were all wearing white. I don't know why.
Wearing light?
White.
Oh, white.
And I would have to like buy all new clothes for that. Like, unless we just wanted to wear a sheet.
I mean, yeah,
just
you
go
know,
as
white is not forgiving.
No, so I own nothing. And yeah, in any way, like in terms of spillage, it totally sucks.
Yeah, no.
Except
no
for
way
bleach.
At all.
But yeah. Anyways, so, and then an hour and a half later, I guess a guy comes around and is like, do you want another dose? And so you can take another drink. And he was like, he didn't, because he was like fucking out of his mind at that point. But Bianca, who is his co-host on the, I think it's called the Neil Feel podcast.
Neil Feel.
Something like that.
Okay.
Or Neil Feel, something like that. If you just look for Neil Brennan podcast,
You'll find it.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
Anyway, she hadn't felt anything in the whole first hour and a half after her ayahuasca dose. So she texts another dose, and normally he said 1 cup is a 4-hour high.
Mm-hmm.
So she had the first one, didn't hit her. Second one, 9-hour high.
Oh,
9 hours. Meanwhile, people are like, one of the like top side effects is like vomiting. So people are like hydro-puking, like running out of the tent, like,
Like, you're not putting this in a very good light.
I know. These are the downsides. The other one that I thought is funny and weird and whatever, it depends on how you feel about burping, but apparently it causes you to burp like really long, like 8 to 10 second burps.
Really?
Yeah.
Hmm.
And
For everyone or just this
no,
person?
just certain people. And then apparently the burping and anything like super out of the ordinary, like somebody they were with, and you should totally check this out at the Neil Brennan podcast. And it's called Begacked, the one he's talking about this in. He was saying that anything like the extra burping for 8 seconds, or this one guy at one point got up and was like, I have to have my acoustic guitar, and like played some really shitty songs where people are puking and like super fucking high and they're like hallucinating and shit. He said that's when like they say there are ghosts or something, and there's a way you get rid of that. But it's like a spiritual thing. And what's crazy to me about this is that Neil Brennan, when he went in, and I think he's done it 2 or 3 times in the scope of this podcast that I listened to, maybe twice, he was an atheist. And he said he is not anymore.
Really?
Based on, like, when I looked up ayahuasca on Google, it talked about, like, super deep connectedness.
Well, they
feeling.
talk about it as kind of like, kind of a therapy.
Yeah.
Of,
which is
it a hallucinogenic?
It can be, yeah. Like,
Okay.
you can hallucinate auditory, like, you can see people. Yeah, and he felt a super deep connectedness. He said he doesn't feel depressed anymore. And Bianca, his partner in the podcast, said she is no longer OCD. And she tripped for 9 hours and was hallucinating to the point where she needed help at one point.
Yeah.
And didn't know how to ask for it. And Neil Brennan was like, they told you all you had to say was help. And she she was so bad into it, she couldn't even like say help.
So,
Yeah.
but like her
But, like,
OCD went away.
Her OCD
Neil
went away.
Brennan's depression went away?
Yes, to an extent. Yeah. And
like
he's
lessened maybe?
yeah, and he said he is like thinking of this as therapy, and he's gonna do it like once a month. And
Yeah.
I want to do it.
Well, yeah, I mean, there's a lot of studies on it being therapeutic, and even with Hus, there's a lot of studies out now. And this actually started, I mean, documented, like, I think at least back in the 60s, where they were looking at hallucinogenic therapies and how much they help people. And so I actually have a friend on Facebook who is really deep into it.
Into ayahuasca?
I'm not sure exactly which one it is, but into this like hallucinogenic therapy, and basically going into it with a kind of a task or something. Like, I've listened to a couple of podcasts on ayahuasca, and funny thing is, a few weeks ago, maybe about a month ago at work, one of my coworkers, was talking about she was going to, I shouldn't say that much detail, I might cut that part out.
Yeah.
Going to Peru, and someone else said, "Oh, are you going to try ayahuasca?" And she said, "That's why I'm going."
Holy shit.
Also revealed that she has never tried anything else in her life besides alcohol.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
I want to have her on. Dude, seriously.
Yeah, if she goes.
If she's willing to. We could even, like, blur her face and stuff if she wanted.
if she
That'd be
wanted all that,
amazeballs. Because based on this podcast, and I've honestly thought of it before because I've heard other people that I feel like I respect in the podcast world talk about it as a pro for like connecting to your deeper self, kind of. I really, it's on my to-do list. I am going to try this. And apparently there are a ton of places you can like look up. So like, I mean, I've done mushrooms, but apparently compared to mushrooms, this is like out of this world, and you like are introspective. So Neil Brennan said he like spent 2 hours crying, like bawling, just sobbing.
Yeah.
And he's a guy that like can't like cry in real life. And now he feels like super connected to things, and I want that.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm disconnected, kind of, and like I'm not sure of my path, ish. And that would be amazing to me.
Yeah, I mean, even before like COVID, we were, I mean, honestly, not super connected with too many people.
Yeah.
And then since COVID hit,
It's
it's
worse.
been less. It has less.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think from what I've read and watched, there are therapeutic qualities. I think you need to get out of the thought process that anything that alters your mind is bad.
No, yeah, I don't believe that.
I feel if it comes from the earth, from the ground, try it out.
I mean, if you want to.
Yeah.
I don't think it's for everybody.
No.
I think, and if you, I don't think
let's
it's
not say that it's all benign, because it's not.
No.
No, and but
I've seen people have bad trips on mushrooms.
Yeah,
where
that's
he
always
thought,
a possibility.
But it was actually like a super negative guy, and he thought like the devil possessed him, and then he was like, he saw 666s everywhere, and it was super bad.
You have to be in a good mind space.
Yeah.
I think you need to be happy with who you are,
who you're with,
and kind of happy with your life a bit, or you could have
like feel safe in your surroundings. I think that's important.
Yeah,
I
being
spent
safe where you're
one
at.
time on mushrooms. I spent like 4 hours at a car wash in Novato, California. Honestly.
Oh yeah, you told me this story. Yeah.
My friend came and picked me up, and because this was high school, and her car got egged, and so we went to the car wash. I don't even know where it was, but 4 hours later, I don't think we made it into the car wash because we sat and looked at the lights, I mean, the way the water was, then the light hits
Yeah.
it, and if you're on mushrooms, it's like, oh my god, that's amazing. Look at the vibrations. Yeah. That stuff to me, I know I'm like taking a stand right here, but that stuff to me is like, I mean, I suppose shit can go wrong, but in terms of like, quote unquote, drugs, I would say it's harmless. I mean, as long as you're, and the stipulation would be as long as you're in a safe place with safe people and you, like, take away, like, your phones. Don't do stupid things. Don't make decisions.
Ever do
be safe.
Hallucinogenic around people you don't know.
Or don't trust.
Yeah, or don't trust.
Yeah. No. Then it's bad.
Yeah, you could really be screwed up.
Yeah, but so I have put, and it's totally, I'm sure, not legal in Idaho, but I've put ayahuasca on my list.
Oh, okay.
And
no, it's
I will go to different states to try this.
So. Yeah, I think there's a place
I'm
in
fine with
Arizona.
That. I'm sure there is.
I think
there is. Apparently there's a TripAdvisor section.
For ayahuasca?
Yeah.
Oh, really? Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
Never checked that out.
Hey guys, Toasted Marshmallow Adventures now has merch. Go to toastymarsh.com and get you some.
Anyway, I'm super stoked because I'm not somebody that I don't have a bucket list. Like I do, if I see stuff I want to do, I do it.
Yeah.
So I don't actually have a list, but that I feel like is on my list. Like if there's an opportunity for me to like see deeper into myself, like
yeah.
And if it affected you, that would be amazing. Cause like Chris, he doesn't get like overly affected by any kind of
substances.
Like, yeah, no. He'd be like, "Did we just do whatever?"
Yeah, I don't. So I'm curious about it and what you know, it could do for me, and I'm all about self
introspection. Are you about introspection though? This can get deep, dude. You can like go back to where like shit was wrong and see it like in 3D. It can like amplify shit.
Like I'm wondering if that's gonna bring out shit from like my mom.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it could. It seems like the actual ending of each trip, in quotes, is positive. But like people are puking because of you take this shit, and apparently it can be unadvisable in your stomach and you're running out of the tent. Some people, like Chris Rock, apparently was moaning. Other people were like wailing. This Bianca that does the podcast with Neil Brennan was like hallucinating and totally screaming. So I don't know why, but I want to have that experience.
Yeah. And I need to clarify also when I talk about shit about my mom, it's nothing that my mom did. She was a great mom.
No, she was amazing.
It was more me.
Yeah.
It's probably just like guilt. I feel like I wasn't there like I needed to be.
Yeah.
But we won't get into too much detail.
No.
I was thinking about the other day that I'm glad I had the time with your mom.
No.
Because I feel like I'm making up for that.
Yeah.
News.
Mom shit.
Yeah.
Hashtag mom shit.
Yeah.
So I have one more item.
Yeah.
We're going from ayahuasca.
I got an item too.
No, I want to go from ayahuasca
to what?
Monoliths.
Monolith? Liths.
Monoliths. Yeah. Okay. So we all saw the one in Utah, right?
Yeah, there's another one. Is that what you're leading up to?
Let's talk about the Utah one first.
Okay, yeah.
So a monolith, and Chris and I looked it up. We're like,
yeah, what the hell is a monolith?
Yeah. I'm not going to Google it right now because I'm on the page for the other thing I need. If you want to look it up, a monolith is a single lith.
Google.com. A single lith. Like there's mono, but what the hell is a lith?
Right.
Yeah, we know what mono
so,
is.
So in Utah, out in the middle of nowhere, this steel structure, it was like 10 to 12 feet tall, showed up in the ground, like perfectly planted and wasn't moving. And people are like, is it aliens? Somebody was like, or maybe a major news source was like, it was a gift to like this past sculptor or something, like an artiste. And anyways, so that was removed. Nobody knows why, and it fucking showed up in Romania.
The same one? What the fuck?
Yeah.
Like, aliens are transporting it.
I don't
They're
know.
just gonna take it around to different
Now a
deserts.
mysterious Arthur C.
Sheesh.
Okay, so I'm not getting the full page, but Arthur C. whatever appears in Romania after it vanished from Utah.
Is that what they're calling it? Arthur C?
Yes, dude.
I didn't know that.
Arthur C. But it's not pulling up. See that?
Oh, yeah. Sheesh.
Anyways.
Anywho, yeah, this big metal monolith has now moved to Romania.
It has. Yeah.
What the
Yeah.
hell is going? And they're sure it's the same one.
A mysterious metal monolith has appeared in Romania this week after another similar structure found in the remote Utah desert was removed.
Resident. Was removed, not resident.
Is it okay? Was removed by an unknown party. The story, the shiny.
Oh, Jesus, what? Oh, God.
It's not bad. Just a second. It's not bad. It might be funny, but it's not bad. Okay. The shiny triangular pillar. That seems funny to me. The shiny who writes that shit? I could write that shit. Easy
Yeah.
peasy. The shiny triangular pillar was found on Batka Domea Hill in the city of Piatra They don't make this easy. In northern Romania last Thursday. Are you fucking kidding me? It was spotted a few meters away from the well-known archaeological landmark, the Pedrova de Sion Fortress. And fort? Oh my God. A fort. It wouldn't be and fort. And fort built by the ancient.
Yeah.
Who wrote this shit?
Probably
A
some
fort built
dummy.
by the ancient. Okay. Anyway.
All right. There's a
Okay,
monolith
wait.
and it moved.
The peculiar find comes after a similar monolith was found in the Utah desert with no explanation, sparking wry speculations that it could have been the work of aliens, but it's most likely the work of a prankster inspired by science fiction novel 2001: A Space Odyssey. Are you serious?
Someone is having a little trouble reading right now. It's not me.
At least
Just kidding. But that's crazy.
I can totally read. It's the speaking part that's hard.
Speaking.
I feel like
Yeesh.
Sylvester Stallone.
Sylvester Stallone.
I thought I taught a twitty twat. I did.
Jesus.
A putty tat.
I taught.
I putty. I told you about the time my mom had a.
Yeah. What was it? Was it a retainer?
It was.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
Did she have a list?
It caused her to have a lisp, and we were always like, say that.
Yeah.
Sylvester and Tweety thing, and she's like, I taught putty tat. I did. It was so good.
Nice.
Yeah.
Jeez. Okay, before we get out of here, let's talk about. I don't know.
Dude, I talked about all my shit.
Did you?
Monolith
Monolith.
and
What? I haven't even talked about all mine.
monolith
We've been on
and
your shit because
ayahuasca,
my
motherfuckers.
devices are recording this. I have no notes.
I'm the fun one, everybody.
I might have to
Monoliths
keep my
and ayahuasca.
Monolith.
We could be on ayahuasca at a monolith. Nobody knows.
Yeah.
You don't
Anyhow,
know. We don't know.
let's see. Let's
No
talk
idea.
about what I was saying. I don't know. Oh, first of all, I do have one of our newer shirts
Toasted.
on. Toasted. This is the Toasted Minimalist shirt at toastedmarsh.com. Go check it out. Get yourself one. They're good shirts. Piece of toast. Little, what do you call that? Pat of butter. A pat. It says Toasted and Toasted Marshmallow Adventures podcast. Underneath, get you one. Real quick quote of the, I don't know if the week or month, or if this is are you like outlining your boobs?
Was.
Eesh.
Also, let's get toasted.
Oh, nice. Yeah, she has on the Let's Get Toasted.
And it matches my
shirt.
hair
Yeah.
inadvertently. I'm trying to
And
be
hot
red,
pink.
but
I
it's...
have one in olive.
Oh, yeah.
And yeah, but nice shirts. Good shirts. Go check them out at toastedmarsh.com. Quote of the week or month, or I don't know if we're going to do this regularly,
Year?
but this was a very interesting and just out of the whatever.
Is this work?
This is work, yeah. This is what I told you
funny.
the other night.
Get ready.
So, because of HIPAA, I can't give very many details.
And you should not.
Yeah. So I went into this patient's room and to take their temperature because it's part of our
Rectally?
COVID screening. No. We have like a thing that it's just a handheld thing. You just kind of point to the temple area. You don't have to touch them and it takes the temperature. So anyways, I go into this patient's room and I said, hey, can I get your temperature? And he goes, well, I guess you can. I was like, okay, cool. That sounds like consent. So I take his temperature.
Consent.
Huh?
Consent.
Like a con.
Scent.
And you send it. Send it.
Alright, continue.
Anywho, so I do that. I leave his room. Everything's all good. I chart it in the book. And then I'm out on the floor just probably within minutes, and I'm doing my observations. And I see this patient comes out of his room, and he goes, oh, there he is, and walks up to me in a very aggressive manner. Now, I work at a psych hospital, so I am working with patients that are... Now, if I don't switch the camera view over to you, they're not going to see that.
But if you do,
Yeah.
they will. So
Yeah,
keep
I'm
going.
gonna show you how to do all this.
Okay.
Anyways, he walks up. He goes, "Oh, there he is." Walks up to me, very
How about this?
kind of like when someone walks up to you aggressively.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're
and
like
he comes up to me,
full throttle.
and I apologize for this statement, but I'm quoting what he said. He goes. He walks up to me and he goes, will you stick your dick in an electrical outlet and fuck it and electrocute yourself?
And you said...
I said no. And I walked off. And,
poor guy.
yeah, so, quote of the week, that's all I'm going to say.
Hashtag quote of the week.
From the psych hospital.
Yeah.
Or the month. I don't know if it's going to be a regular
Might
thing.
be, yeah.
That just happened, and I told him
What are you
about
gonna
it.
do?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we
That's
got
it.
mama lists, we got quotes of the week, we got, what was the other big thing I brought up?
Ayahuasca.
Ayahuasca. Do you have anything to finish this up, or?
Oh, that's no. I have one other thing, but I'll talk about it in the next one.
Okay, nice.
So,
All
all
right.
right. I'm signing out.
I'm signing off.
I'm Chris Adams. you because we do toasted rap now with a different outro.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm signing out.
I'm signing off.
I'm Chris Adams.
I'm Wendymosher. Hashtag get toasted.
Stay toasted.
Boom. Thank you guys so much for listening.
Thank
We
you.
really appreciate it. And send your questions
Oh, yeah, get toasted at toastedmarshmallowadventures.com.